Hello and a very warm welcome to you. I'm Hayley Palmer. It's so good to have you on tonight's show because we are joined by very special guests. Oh yes, we've got Rosie and Nathan from Big Brother. And here is what happened when I caught up with them. Nathan and Rosie! Big Brother! Come on! How are you guys?
We're good.
Yeah, we're really good. Thank you, Hayley. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I've got to say, it's very surreal seeing you in real life because I am such a Big Brother fan.
Oh, God.
Everyone knows this.
I hope it's not a letdown for us now.
I watch every single bit. I feel like I know you so well. And even back in the day, I would watch the show. You know, you could watch, like, the extra bits. I was that much of a stalker. I'd watch that as well.
Oh.
Did you watch the live feed?
The live feed, that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I know, next level.
There'll be some hairy bits on there, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, you've been out the house, how many weeks has it been now, Rosie?
Oh, God, it was November, December, and it's January now.
That's three. Yeah.
Maths is not a strong point.
I know, I've got a D in maths. But anyway, that's a sore point for me. But it must be hard getting back to normal life, is it, Nathan?
I think so, yeah. It's been mad, but it's been good. Because
Yeah.
you're in that little bubble in the house, and then you come out and people recognise you, and it's strange, but it's quite nice, though. I quite enjoy it. I think we both do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And what was the first thing that you did when you came out the house? Because if it was me, I'd be straight to McDonald's.
That's exactly what I did.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I knew it. Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you order?
I ordered the same as Sarah. I got a fillet of fish, which everyone hates, but if you like a fish finger sandwich, I think there's nothing better.
Fair play.
Yeah.
What a moment in history. What about you, Nathan?
What did I do? I'll be honest, I think I had a really big bottle of wine, I think. Because we weren't allowed alcohol in the house, but you're always a bit like, oh, we don't want to get too drunk. But then I came out and I thought, I can enjoy myself now.
Yeah.
So we actually had one together, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Nice.
No cameras, no mics, and we could actually have a conversation that everyone wasn't watching.
Yeah, that must be the weird thing is coming out and going, actually, I haven't got a mic on anymore. No one's listening to me. I can say whatever I want. Was that a crazy moment for you, Rosie?
Literally, it was like nice to go to the toilet and not have to think like.
Yeah.
I honestly felt like confused. I was like, should I just put a live stream on in the bulk, or like something like just to make me feel more at home?
Yeah.
But no, I didn't. But yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
Nathan? Beat that?
I don't think I can beat that one, actually. But yeah, it was nice. And I think our sense of humour as well, like we like to have a good laugh and some things you maybe can't say on camera. So it was good to actually have a proper night out with my friends and have a good laugh that nobody was watching. That's what I enjoyed.
Yeah, it's always good to have a night out, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're going to go on to your first song choice. Speaking of going out, what is it, Rosie?
It is So Emo Trash. I Write Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco.
And why this song?
Because it's just so fun. And honestly, Hayley, this used to be like totally my vibe, and I used to sit and listen to it and then just be like, you don't know me, you don't know what I'm like. So that's like a bit of me, do you know what I mean? And I think it's so fun.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing.
So we want to know more about Big Brother, don't we? Because I think as a viewer, we just sit there and go, oh, I could do that. That's so easy. Oh, calm down. What are you getting in the mood for? Because we're just sat there and we love to watch other people have a meltdown. But, I mean, let's rewind right back. What is it like even when you auditioned for it?
Well, it was such a long process. Like I auditioned like back in May, I think it was, and then found out a month before I was going in. And that's why I was petrified. That first week I was up for eviction. I was like, all these months of it, if I'm going to go after a few days, I'd be devastated. So, but it was a fun process though. It was good. I really enjoyed like meeting all the different people that I met, and they all looked after you as well. It was great fun. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, was that the same with you, Rosie?
Yeah, exactly. And I was also up for eviction on the first week as well. And I was like, oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah. But I have to say, everyone on the production team who went through the auditions and was like there were honestly so lovely. So
yeah, they really looked after you.
Yeah, they
That's
were
nice
so sweet. So yeah, can't say in that regard, can't say enough about them.
And what was the audition process like? Is it games? Is it like what is it? We haven't got a clue.
Yeah, it was. You were put into group scenarios that might happen in the house and just how you would react. And then I had to do one thing. I had to line people up on who I thought was the most authentic, I think it was. So I offended about half the room straight away. And it was just the audition, and one of them stormed out crying. I was like, excellent. So
I literally
I obviously have that effect on people.
But it's got to be done. And sometimes people get so offended on the games, but actually someone's got to go, or someone, it's just how it is, isn't it?
Literally, that's it. I had the exact same thing. So they asked me to choose who order and most annoying, but they also didn't even tell them it was that. They just said at the end, they just went, okay, guess. And I was like, oh God. And I was just like, and the guy I chose, he took it very personally, and I'm just like, oh no.
I don't think you can
You
you?
can't.
I know it's hard,
it's just
but
a game.
Yeah.
Exactly. You've got to do it. It's the same in the
Not
house.
deep.
Yeah, that's
it's not that deep. It's just, I think that's the thing, because when you're in that situation, if at the back of your mind, I know it is real, of course it's real, but you have to think it's not that deep.
Yeah, who
it's
cares?
not
let's
toughen up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's it like that first day going in? Because I'd be like, give me my phone back. Please, I'll do anything with my phone. Like, for me, even taking my phone away, honestly, would cause me anxiety.
Yeah, I think for me that was when I was at my most nervous. I've watched it back, and walking in to walking out, I was like two different people, because I was just so hyped up for it and stressed, and that full first week I wasn't myself. But then you kind of settle in, I think, and you just kind of forget and start to enjoy it a bit. So I didn't really miss my phone, but I did miss music though.
Yes.
Coincidentally.
Music is medicine, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And Rosie, what was it like when you actually walked in? Is it like an out-of-body experience? Because I've heard that when people go and dance on the ice and stuff, they've gone, oh yeah, you just don't even know what happened. Was it like that when you walked out into the crowd?
Yeah, Hayley, literally, it's like my eyes just blurred over and I couldn't see anyone. Like I couldn't
It's a normal Friday night out for me.
I couldn't see anything. I just saw bright lights, and I couldn't even hear. And I was just like, oh my God, this is something I've never felt before. And then I was the first one in as well.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh my God, who is gonna come in? And I was just so
Did you know you were the first one in though?
No, I didn't, but I don't know why I had a feeling it was going to be me, because I was like, oh no.
That's a real honour, isn't it, to be the
It's
first
so
one in?
sweet. Yeah,
I
it's
can
so
remember
sweet.
because I was sat there watching it with my mum. We were like, oh, she's lovely.
Oh,
we
thank you,
We were,
Hayley.
yeah. We were sitting there assessing everyone. We've got the scoreboard. No, but you know what it is? You just have to be yourself, don't you? Because it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And you have got people at home judging you, but you just got to take that out of your mind,
Yes.
haven't you? Just go, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have a laugh.
Yeah.
And just see what happens.
I think so, and for me as well, I'd rather be liked for being me
Yeah.
than put on an act and then people like me or don't. I wouldn't really enjoy that. So I would if you like me the way I am, excellent. If you don't, it's unfortunate, but I'm not going to lose any sleep.
Okay. No, but I want to pick up on the fact that you two got together in the house, and that is a very special moment. And I can imagine that might have its pressures as well, because are you thinking, oh God, what is everyone thinking on the outside, or do you just ignore the cameras? Because I think, when I flirt with someone, for example, I think I'm so cheesy, and it's it's not a good look. So I would be like, oh God, am I coming across the wrong way? Do you have that kind of mindset, or what's it like for you, Rosie?
For me, I'm not a good flirter anyway. So because I'm I'd say I was quite a polite person. So sometimes that can be interpreted as flirting when when I'm trying to flirt, it's the exact opposite. It's the worst thing anyone's ever seen. So I was like, oh no. And also, I know that I don't even I'm just not that gal in real life. I'm literally I'm just I'm good. I'm happy. I'm happy on my own. Do you know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah. That's a good place to be. Yeah.
Thank you, Hayley. So I was just oh my God, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. And then I was aware of the cameras when it was that. But even Nathan said to me, he was like, oh, it's fine. No one's going to want to see us kiss.
We do!
No one is going to want to see
mistake.
that. They're going to be bored. They're going to think it's gross. If we do it once, maybe the cameras will pick it up. If we do it a few times, no one's going to want to see that. And
Yeah.
it was every single time. Every single.
Yeah,
every
it was.
single-
Yes, I am to blame for that one. I will take full responsibility. I just thought, we'll do it once, and they'll obviously show that. But the second time, it's just the same as the first time. Why do you want to see it again? But then,
Yeah.
now I'm looking at it, obviously, with how, should we say, awkward it looks?
So bad.
Yeah, and noisy.
So noisy. For no
I mean, because in the start, I thought it was endearing, your relationship.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Hayley.
I
You're
really
the
did.
only one.
I found them.
But then again,
Thank
I
God.
told you I live in Disneyland, didn't I? And I love a romance. I love a romance. Even when it goes wrong, I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think, you know, you showed that you've stuck together, you've come out and you've stuck by each other. And I think it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you, Hayley.
I think it
Thank
is,
you.
yeah.
I think it's like we could be more like, not like we weren't ourselves, but it's more, you feel like you have to.
Less pressure.
Yeah, that's it. And
that's it.
and you can kind of like say like, oh, we can do that, and you don't have to feel like you're being watched. And also, I know that I don't like. You're gonna think I'm joking because obviously everyone saw everything, but I was genuinely trying to not do that kind of thing in front of our friends.
I forgot probably about the cameras. No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying you were conscious of the cameras, but I forgot more, and I thought, oh, who cares? Like, I'm here anyway now. So I was probably a bit more forward, maybe. But yeah.
And so I'm like,
I'm thinking
on like
about it now.
every as well, like on every shot, I'm like.
Yeah.
But you're just like that, though.
But I am a bit like that anyway. Like, yeah.
Oh, but no, I think, you know what, it's an experience, isn't it, going on there? And it's lovely that you've met each other on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And met beautiful people as well.
Yes.
You know,
That's
I've got to say shout out to Lily because she was my favourite
Oh,
as well. Lily's got to come on the show.
Yes.
Comedy gold, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
she is.
Oh,
And we got on so well with Ellie
Yeah,
on the show
yeah,
as well,
literally.
didn't we? Like,
Yeah.
We obviously we probably, I'm going to say encouraged her to rule break a wee bit. Like, we'd just kind of be like, oh, don't do that, but we'll just kind of watch
We
just
won't
Yeah.
say not to.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like,
We'll just be
wow.
like,
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
She's
fun.
funny. Yeah.
She'd
she's
choose some
fun.
great songs as well, wouldn't she?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So we-
Romance.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I wouldn't pick that. Like that.
Anyway, Nathan, speaking of song choices, they're interesting songs. What
Right.
do you want?
So I've gone for Outside by George Michael.
Why the song?
Because I love the video, because he was caught in such a compromising situation, and instead of, some people might have gone under because of that, he went, no. I don't know.
Oh, family show, yeah.
So far, so good.
He stood against it
Yeah.
and put out a video to say, no, I'm happy with this and I'm going to fire back, and I like that.
Yeah, like that. Here we go. Right, we've got a little Mr. and Mrs. quiz because everyone is fully entertained on this show. Are you excited?
Very.
Yes.
Say it like you mean it. Right, who is the best cook?
Oh, me.
Nathan.
Oh, really?
Easy. Easy.
She can't cook.
I cooked him salmon, and he then wrote on Twitter that I tried to poison him because it wasn't cooked at all.
It was.
You tried,
It was
though.
raw. I did try.
And in the house,
Stick it up for the girls.
in the house as well, she boiled pasta. Now, pasta, 10 minutes. Everybody knows that. It must have been on for at least 35 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
If you'd have thrown it at someone, you'd have knocked them out with it. It
Yeah.
was that congealed.
Yeah.
If there was a flood and you needed to like shove something under the door to keep the water out,
Yeah,
That would have worked.
that would have worked.
that would have worked. Yeah.
So if anything,
Do you know what it is, Rosie?
Safety
You
first.
can't be good at everything, can you?
I
It's
need to
what
find something
say.
I'm good at. Hayley.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Because I'm not a very good cook.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's what M&S or, you know, other brands are available. That's what that's for, isn't it?
Love a microwave
So
meal.
love it.
Love a macaroni
Yeah.
cheese. Delicious.
I feel like you'd still burn a microwave meal.
Okay, who is the funniest?
Nathan.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to say Rosie. Yeah, I'm going to say you.
Really?
Because you make me laugh. Like, and I don't. Rosie makes me laugh.
I think, no offence, but Rosie's Rosie's really
Thank you, Hayley.
It's a character assassination, isn't it? Thanks, Hayley.
Thank you, Hayley. That's
No, but what did I say to you, Rosie? I went, in real life, you're so funny. Like, you're so entertaining.
Thank you. I
Isn't she, Nathan?
Cheers, I agree.
just
yeah.
so much of, I think, because I was saying some wild stuff, they were probably like, we can't air that.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's probably.
I'm getting
Yeah.
the real
cut.
Rosie
Yeah,
experience.
the X version was cut, so it was just like, she could just kiss and that'll be her. Like,
That's a lot.
that's her lot.
Yeah. Okay, who's in charge of the remote
Oh,
control?
100%.
Me,
We've
yeah.
been watching the darts, and that's
We have.
all we've done.
Yeah, Worlds, yeah. Well, we're down at the Worlds
Oh.
at the Ali Pali, weren't we? Yeah, but
Can you play darts?
I can't.
I was amazing at darts.
Are you
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
That's fantastic.
You can play darts, can't you, as well?
No, no.
I think the thing
I
is,
actually have. I went to Boom Battle Bar.
I used to work
nice,
there.
nice.
Hayley, I used to do I was in charge of the axe throwing.
that's,
Stop it.
I was in Plymouth. I was.
I'll be honest. the last person I'd put in charge of artists is the person sitting next to me. I can't believe that. Who did that? Who let you do that?
I can't go. That is so funny. I'm sorry. You've completely lost me. I don't even know what the dance. Who's the messiest?
You.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Is it like an organised mess?
No, it's like
No.
it's it's very like, even when I was making a tea this morning, because I've got like shaky hands, and he was getting cross at that because I was like shaking it
There was
all over.
milk everywhere.
And he was
What's
like,
going on?
"Mammy trap." I can't do accents. He was like, "Mammy trap." And I was like, I'm like, but I'm like, and it's just,
right.
it's like I go in and it's a mess.
Like when she comes
Yeah.
to mine, like my house is reasonably tidy. She comes in, she's there about 2 minutes, and there's stuff
Carnage.
everywhere, like
Yeah.
chaos. Yeah,
It's
definitely,
bad,
a million
that.
percent you.
And it's bad as well because Lily was getting in trouble for a lot of floor drone.
Yeah.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah. And I was surprised. Like I was like, it is. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I mean, I didn't say like, oh, you know, Lily, oh my God, but I was like, oh, I'm surprised no one said anything to me because
Yeah.
honestly, all they had to do is turn their head.
Yeah, you will. That's true.
We're going to get Lily on the show and we're going to explain to her everything for 1 hour. Who is the first person up in the morning?
Oh, that's a dead heat, that one.
That's you.
Because we're
Jeff, is-
both not very good at getting up
We're
in the
not-
morning.
But
Oh.
probably you because you get a little cigarette.
Oh, yeah, there
Like,
you
were
go.
you allowed to say about that?
Probably not.
Okay, because you have a little coffee.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a couple,
Yeah.
No, I think we're both. I'm not a morning person at all.
Right.
Like, I am dead to the world until
That's why
about
we made
12
this
o'clock.
interview later. kind of feeling.
I'm a night owl much
Right,
more than a morning
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up till like we're like up till 3 a.m. We're
True,
like
so,
we're,
yeah,
we're
we're
like
bad.
I don't know why we do this, but we do. And then we're like we should not be up so late. And then we're always up at like 3 a.m. just like having a chat.
Yeah, don't you have the best chats at like 3 a.m. though?
I think so.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
I
feel like
hear you.
super awake at night.
Who's the best dancer?
Neither of us. Probably.
That's it.
That's a shame because we're going to get you to dance later.
Oh no.
I say you, but it's
why
not.
you wouldn't.
It's not. I would have to just because I know how bad I am. But I don't think you're good.
I am like Bambi on ice, like
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like look at
don't
these.
know.
These limbs were not meant for dancing.
Maybe ballet dancing.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Okay. So no dance skills. Right.
None whatsoever.
Not at all. And then we were like doing like that. We were trying to do like a dancing if we could like reenact like the Strictly moves, and I was
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
whacking him with my legs, and it was
Wow.
just it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was like you can't post that.
Can you
It looks-
sing?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What have we actually have no talent.
But we are
do.
classic, and that's why we were on Big Brother.
Great chat though. Great chat. And great song choices. Rosie, take your next song choice away.
Oh, it's Kasabian. Oh God, he was like, oh, you can't choose that if you're in love with a psycho.
You can guess which one's the psycho.
And on that note. We've got some fun facts about you both. Are you excited again for
Where are
this
these
level
where are the
of...
facts from?
I don't know, I just Googled them.
Okay.
The first thing that
Nice.
came up on Google. Okay, Rosie, you are a dental nurse.
No,
You were a dental nurse.
for a tiny bit, I do admin.
Okay, that's the wrong fact. It's a good start.
No, but it's on Google that I'm a dental nurse.
Oh.
Yeah, I sit in a Harry Potter cupboard and ask people to pay their money for dentistry.
Oh.
Yeah, but it does say I'm a dental
It
nurse on
does.
Google.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that was a good start
So
around,
far, so
wasn't
good.
it? Nathan, you were once the King's butler.
That is true. I was. Yeah, when I was only 17 at the time when I did
Hey,
that. Yeah.
how did you get that job?
Honestly, I'll be entirely honest, I just fluked it. Honestly, I worked on the estate when I was 16 and then ended up joining the house. I left school, worked in the Dumfries house, and one time the butler was off that looked after them, and they were like, we're going to have to do it then. And I was like, well,
Were you
I suppose
scared?
I was a bit more fearless then, I think, than I am now. Now, at 24, I was like, oh my goodness. But at 17, I was like, what's the worst that can happen? Which actually, there's probably quite a lot.
Quite a lot,
but
yeah.
I didn't consider it, so yeah.
Wow, what an experience though.
Like the best experience, the most, and now obviously he was Prince Charles at the time.
Yes.
Now he's king. Unbelievable, and I'm a big royalist as well. So
Yeah.
for me, that's
And Camilla, did you?
yeah. Camilla was there as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Fascinated.
I know. I loved it. I did love it.
Wow, 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 wow. That's a good fact. Rosie, you love dogs.
Oh, 100% true. I adore dogs. They are my favourite animal. Yes, 100%. I have a rescue dog. He's like half. I think he's a Staffy cross with a Labrador, and he's called Maurice. And Nathan hates him.
Nathan.
He's big and he gets in bed.
Yeah,
and
but dogs
it's like,
come before humans.
I've noticed that actually.
Yeah, honestly, I'm dogs all day long. They just
yeah.
love you.
Yeah, they do.
adore you.
Yeah.
They're like, I'd never hurt you.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
lovely. They're just
Yeah.
like the most beautiful. Yeah.
Just
And then you've got me.
Nathan, you love Nigel Farage.
That is 1,000,000% true.
He's watching, you know.
Let's see, come on, Nigel. Yeah, do you know, Nigel speaks the truth, and I like that. I like that someone that's just straight to the point, no airs and graces, no messing around, and I think there's a lot to be said for that. I like it a lot.
And you love BBC Radio too.
Yeah, BBC, I know it's a bit dog. BBC and Nigel, they're not the biggest fans of one another, but yeah, Radio 2, Sarah Cox in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Can't beat it. Like,
I
that's
like
what I miss the
Ryland's
most.
show.
Oh, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryland's good.
Him.
Yeah, love him. Rosie, I can't read my writing. You're a good listener.
I think. What was that? It's like no. I think so. I do like to. I know I like to talk, but I do like to listen. Like
That's a good skill as well,
Thank
actually.
you. Yeah, I'd say I was quite a good listener, and I like. I like to. I like to
Come
help.
to you with a problem.
Thank you, Hayley. That's very. I do try and help. I don't always give the best advice, but I always try.
Do you always try? That's
I
amazing.
do. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
And Nathan, you've met Alan Titchmarsh.
I have met Alan Titchmarsh.
That's a fact.
That's a fact from nowhere, but yeah, I have. That was when I was at the priest's house. He was there. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of gardening, but
Right, we'll just leave it at you met him.
great guy.
Have you seen his show though on a Sunday? He's got a gardening show.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
My grandpa will watch that, I'm sure. Sorry, is that
That's my grandpa will watch that.
He will.
No, it's actually really good. It's like a chat show and it's
Oh, right.
yeah.
I've never seen it. I'll
Okay,
need to watch
treat
that.
yourself.
I will do.
Treat yourself. Nathan, we're going to move into your song choice.
Yes, I've chosen Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac.
And it is said she loves you.
Ah, guys, we've come to the end of the show.
Oh, no.
Say it like
Oh,
you
yeah,
mean
sorry.
it.
I did mean that as well.
It's gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, that was no. Honestly, this has been amazing, Hayley. Thank you for
Oh,
having us.
do you know what? It's so lovely to meet you in real life. I've got to say, they are the most genuinely beautiful, funny people. And it's nice when you meet people, you just go, let's just have a laugh. And we have, haven't we?
I think,
We have.
honestly, it's been an amazing. I think both of us beyond honoured to even be invited. Thank you.
I'll give you that fiver later. So what are your plans moving forward? Because it's 2025, it's a big year, it's going to be a great year. Rosie, 2025, like, thoughts?
Mindset. Hayley, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea, and I'm just making it along on a wing and a prayer.
I love that you're honest.
I have no idea, honestly.
No idea?
No idea
But
whatsoever.
we're going to change that,
I
we're going to set goals for you.
Thank you. I need that goal
Okay,
because
well,
I am.
that's another
wow.
show. Okay. Nathan?
I'm similar. That I've not got any idea, but I'm positive about this year. I think that's the thing. I think it's going to be a good year, and I've come out obviously with Big Brother, with Rosie, and we've got each other. So
Yes.
I think things will work out really well. I think it's going to be a good year.
Are you going to go on holiday?
Oh yeah. Where are we going to go this time?
We've
Nathan's saying,
already
what
been.
is it?
Oh yes, he is.
Thanks, Hayley.
We went at literally the week we came out. We went.
So you went to Tenerife?
We
Yeah.
did. Yeah. Also, everyone thought we got it for free, and we didn't. We paid like full amount. I don't know who's been saying that.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
a collaboration.
Yeah.
No, but that's nice, isn't it, to take some time away?
Yeah.
And then you're living in Cornwall, Rosie.
At the moment, but it's really odd as well because I'm like to and fro Scotland and Cornwall. But it's like the other day I went, and because there's like that bit, the Birmingham bit, it took like 13 hours. I know.
Oh.
Yeah. You do spend a lot of time in Scotland, don't you?
I do.
I think. Yeah.
What, you get a flight?
I think that was actually, I've done it once.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I met, guess
get
what?
a flight, yeah.
Hayley, I went on EasyJet and guess what? They gave me a free Kit Kat.
How come?
Because they were like, you were a Big Brother. And they
No.
gave me a free Kit Kat.
What, on the flight?
Yes. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best day of my life.
She phoned
Was
me.
it a double?
It was a double. And yeah, I literally phoned her. I was like, Nathan, I've just been given a free Kit. I was like, I don't want to blow
I've
my
never
own horn.
heard that before. I've never heard that on EasyJet.
I was like, I've made
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah, I was like, I've made it. I got a free Kit Kat.
Yeah. Because I went with British Airways the other day and they give you a little biscuit but not on EasyJet. Oh,
There you go.
I know.
you have made it.
I was
You
like,
actually have. I've forgotten what I was asking now, but
Sorry.
Nathan, so you're in Scotland.
Yeah. South Scotland, and I'd say you spend more time up at mine than I do down in Cornwall. It's nice. I like Scotland. It's friendly.
I've never been to Scotland. Did you know that?
You should.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I have to fly there because I get travel sick.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You should go to Glasgow. Glasgow is a great night out. Really, like the friendliest people. I can't beg Glasgow enough. So
It is
Okay.
gorgeous. Also, Nathan, when he came to Cornwall one time,
yeah.
and tell her, you said everyone was mental.
Rosie told me.
I fit in.
No, honestly, Rosie told me stories on Big Brother about how the people were and where she lives in Cornwall, and I thought, no, that can't be true. She must be over-exaggerating. She was not over-exaggerating.
They didn't make it into the show, but
You did, yeah.
there was quite a few stories.
They are,
and I would I would be like, oh yeah, that's Keith. He brought a machete in, like stuff like that,
Oh,
like
okay.
stuff
I'm
like
like,
that.
oh,
Right.
nice to meet you, Keith. How are you?
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Next level.
Better. We'll stick to Scotland. We'll see.
Let's go to Scotland. Anyway, Rosie and Nathan, this has been a wonderful experience. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing everything with us, playing the quizzes, picking some random songs. We love it. We love it.
Thank you.
They were great songs. I thank you honestly. I really, really appreciate you both coming on. It's Rosie and Nathan, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Hayley.
much.
Thank you.
Huge thank you, Rosie and Nathan. Absolutely adorable. We loved having them on tonight's show. And a huge thank you to you at home for supporting the show. We really do appreciate it. Thank you. Now, I will see you same time, same place next week. I'm Hayley Palmer. Stay safe, and I'll see you then.
You'll never get